For those of you that don't know, that's what I do for a living. Not a pilot, not a flight attendant. I'm maintenance and engineering here at Lisbon Airport. And today I'm not here to work. I'm here to do something different. There's many times during an expedition where you feel that it was a pivoting point. It was a very important point for whatever reason. And that's normal. It's that border crossing that you thought you weren't gonna manage to get through. It was that paper you thought you wouldn't get. It was that breakdown on the bike, or that day that you just hit a very deep low. That sometimes happens on trips. You go like highs and lows, and sometimes the lows are really low and you just want to leave everything and go back home. Usually all of that is trumped by the good days. It's trumped by the, well, very positive things that happen on a trip, regardless if it's on the bike or not. But for me, throughout this expedition, and I was talking about this with Charlotte and she agrees, and I would love to know what you guys think about this, but this today might be one of the hardest days in all of this endeavor, because today I'm back here at my workplace to start taking care of the papers so I can quit my job. That's hard. That's because there's a lot of times where the reality sinks in, like when you get the bike, when you sign your first sponsorship contracts, when you write your first article for a magazine or for your own purposes. But the day you quit your job, that's it. That's I'm not gonna be working with those babies anytime soon. And money revenue, done, gone. My last paycheck, when it comes, it will be the last paycheck. And today I'm taking care of it. That's hard. I don't know how to deal with this, to be honest. I'm freaked out of my mind because I need the money. The trip needs the money, the expedition needs the money. And yeah, I'm freaking out. But some things need to happen, so let's go ahead and make that happen. The process of quitting has started. I haven't signed my papers yet. I've been with the company for 10 years now, and I think it's important for me to talk face to face with all the bosses, with everyone involved, but it's started. The process has started. Still, it's a process, it's part of the process, it's a step that needs to be done when it comes to adventure riding and when it comes to an adventure like this. But there's all the steps that still need to happen and need to work for all of this to happen. And one of them is having my bike ready. As you know, I've been hurt with my hand, so I haven't been driving much. Now I can drive a little bit more on the road, so we can test ride a little bit more. Last week I showed you that I was here at BMW Moto 1000 to take care of some little things, and today we're here to try and get two things done on my bike. One is a bypass to the fan, so I can turn it on and off whenever I want to, in order to try and anticipate overheating of the engine. And the other one is a split in the fuel line, and that will allow me to remove fuel from the bike. I need to make, well, we need to come up with something that we're gonna show you in a little bit. So let's go. So the idea is we're gonna grab this tea, we're gonna put it on the fuel line, kind of like this, with an exit coming somewhere around this part of the bike right here. And now we're debating if we should use an external battery, if we should use a button, an on and off, how we're gonna make this work so I don't drain the battery in case I need to do this. That's the, well, concern as of this point. you an idea, this plug is gonna plug into another side. It's gonna be stored here. So what I'll need to do in the future is gonna be to get the other side of this plug, just connect it on, turn on the wiring that we're taking care of up there, and the pump from the bike itself is gonna expel as much fuel as I want until the tank is empty. This is great if you need to use fuel for cooking to fill up your pot, or if you are using contaminated fuel or really low quality fuel, and as soon as you get to a better one, you can empty your tank and you're good to go. So let's continue with this, and in the end I'll show you how it works. Messed up. Happens. We had like 50-50 chance to get this right. Let's put a little bit of an explanation on what just happened. This won't work. The system we were putting in place was a system that we used previously on the S1000RR, the one that they used to race, and the system works perfectly. The problem is that the pump on the 800GS is slightly different, so we need to go and get power somewhere else. And today we're not going to have enough time to do that, so I'm going to come back next week, because this week our schedules won't align, so I'll come back next week so we can finish this. But good news is it's gonna work. Bad news, it's not gonna work today. They're making fun of me because apparently the thing I say the most in this shop is it's not gonna be ready today. Well, it's not gonna be ready today. But that's the struggle of custom-made bikes and modifications that are not standardized. And that's the life. As far as we're concerned, if you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing, hitting that big thumbs up and that notification bell so you can get all the notifications. And next Wednesday, I'm gonna be here again with this already working. Till then,